Good morning, Tottenham fans. It's finished Tottenham Hotspur 3, Bodo Glimt 1. What a solid performance today. Now, Ange needs to get credit. You're very quick to give him criticism when he does bad. So today, he needs a lot of credit for how he set up the team and for how we went about this game today. Much more pragmatic, no suicide football. I think today we only give away 3 shots on goal and 1 shot on target. And that one bloody shot on target went in. I can't believe that happened. But today was complete dominance. Tottenham were all over them. And I tell you what, I predicted 3-1. I didn't want my prediction to be right towards the end, but I predicted 3-1. I predicted that Bodo would give us many, many chances, and I feel like we should have killed it off in this leg. We had the chances to do it. I said if Bodo get a chance, they will score it. Everything I said came true, but I was blasted by Bodo fans to say that I was being disrespectful to them. But everything I said came true today. So my analysis of the game, how it panned out, went exactly right. And I think it was a case of people were saying Spurs are going to underestimate Bodo. I think it was the other way around. I think Bodo massively underestimated us. I think they looked at our league table and they thought, you know what, this ain't going to be that hard. We've beaten better sides than that before. And then today they got showed what a very good Tottenham side can do. And Ange put out this side, and when the team came out and an hour before, and I was going on people's watch-alongs and that, and they were saying, oh no, Biss is playing, oh no, Kulu's not playing, Bergvall's injured, why is Richarlison playing up front with Solanke? Where's Odegaard? Why is Tell not playing? And I'm not happy with this lineup. Well, look, we won 3-1. Against, for me, a very good Bodo side, yeah? A very good Bodo side. And we limited them to 3 shots in the whole of the game. So the performance defensively was very impressive today. Going forward, we had 24 shots, 7 on target, 4 big chances, and it just feels like we missed the opportunity to kill the game today. It does. It feels like we missed it. But I don't want to feel down about it. I want to feel happy, like we've won, so it's good. We're taking a 2-goal lead to Bodo Glimt. A lot of people will be saying that, it's going to be tough at Bodo, which it will be. They'll be a completely different side. They're going to have players back. They're going to attack more. They're going to be having a lot more shots in the next game. So we need to do what we did against Frankfurt when we went away there. Be solid, be compact, be a team, and just counter. We cannot go to Bodo Glimt and go, head to head with them, toe to toe. It's not going to work like that. We need to just relax. We've got a 2-goal lead. We don't need to rush for goals. When we get our opportunities, we need to take them. We need to be clinical in the next game. But to be fair, we've got 1 foot in the final now. 1 foot in the final. It's in our hands now. It's in our hands. And I do not want Spurs to go to Norway and just completely capitulate. I do not want to see that again. I don't want to see that. When Bodo scored that goal towards the end, you could hear the crowd deflate a little bit. But please, don't be deflated. Remember when everyone said, you won't beat Frankfurt away. Frankfurt never lose at home in Europe. Bang. Spurs beat them 1-0. Spurs may surprise you. The downers of today was obviously Solanke going off injured, Maddison going off injured. Bergvall was seen in a foot bracelet or something, so he's probably not going to play for a while. Sonny wasn't fit for it. We're missing our own players too. So I'm hoping Maddison and Solanke have just got slight knocks and they can come back. Richarlison went off at half time, so I'm not even sure why he went off either. So we need to find all that out. But all in all, it was an exceptional performance. It makes a massive difference having Van de Ven and Romero at the back. They were, Romero done that one stupid thing, where he just took someone out for no reason, and got a yellow card. Don't do stupid stuff like that, please. But they were solid today. Both of them were absolutely solid. Porro was exceptional today on the ball. Exceptional. You know, he was the one that crossed the ball over for Richarlison to head over to Johnson, and Johnson scores again. I think that's 17 goals this season now Johnson scored. You know, and set it up, you know, for Richarlison, Solanke to win the headers and Johnson to get on the end of things. And it worked a treat 37 seconds in. So we couldn't have had a better start. And then Porro again for the second goal. Pinpoint pass. Maddison's run was exceptional as well. Straight onto Maddison's foot. Maddison's control was brilliant, and then blasts it into the corner. Scuffs it really more than a blast, but it went past all the defenders and went into the bottom corner. You know, and Spurs were cruising. Bodo, I don't even think they had a shot on target until till the 84th minute, I think. So, you know, we defended solidly, like Porro, Romero, and then we'll get onto your doggy now. Your doggy was brilliant today. Intercepting balls, running past players at will, you know, strong in the tackle. He was really good today, and he was linking up really well as well with Maddison. He's linking up well with Richarlison. Richarlison was playing a few good balls through to your doggy as well. Udogie was very, very good today. Bentancur, a brilliant performance from Bentancur in midfield. Bentancur was all over the place. Winning balls left, right and centre. Almost scored a fantastic goal as well. But the bloody goalie saved that as well. So that could have been another goal we could have scored. You know, so excellent from Bentancur. Biss had a better game than he normally does. He wasn't filled with mistakes this time. He was getting in there. He was being very physical. He was making sure that they didn't have a second on the ball. So Bissouma was a lot better today. Maddison was excellent until he had to come off after 60 minutes. But he was excellent. He scored an excellent goal today as well. Solanke was non-stop running as usual. Very, very cool for the penalty. Very cool again to make, because that was a very important goal, that one, to make it 3-1, well 3-0 at the time. Richarlison actually played quite decent. Done quite a few good through balls here and there. You know, worked very, very hard for the team. Johnson again, like I mentioned earlier, got his 17th goal of the season in the right place at the right time. Again, Vicario. Didn't really see anything of him. Really didn't see nothing of Vicario. Anything he needed to do, he did. He wasn't too bad playing out the back either today, so Vicario had a much better game. So, I'll just see the other result as well. Man United won 3-0 away, so they've got 1 foot in the final too. This could be a Tottenham and Man United final in Bilbao. It could be, we're not there yet. I just want to say that this game, this tie in the Spurs game is far from over. It's far from over. I'm telling you now, Bodo are going to get their players back. They're going to be at home. We're going to be on an artificial pitch, which they're very much used to. They've won 30 games out of the last 37 in Europe at home. They're going to be a very much different side at home. So this tie is not over. I'm telling you now, that goal at the end that they scored, that gave them belief again. I did not want that to happen because the belief is back in Bodo. But we need to do a professional performance when we go out there, and we need to make sure we kill off that game. We really do. All in all, I think this was an excellent performance from Spurs today. An excellent European performance. Ange needs to have credit. You know, he changed tactics up a bit. He wasn't playing full high line. He was playing more pragmatic. He was more solid in midfield, was more solid in defence. You know, it's amazing what happens when you've got all your players available to play and you can play better with them. So, needs to have praise for what he's done today. Lots of questions on his lineup, but it paid off. You know, if his lineup didn't pay off today, I know he would have got a lot of stick. So if you was one of those ones that was going to give him a lot of stick for the lineup, then you need to be one of those ones to give him the praise too. It has to go both ways. So Spurs, 1 foot in the final. It's up to us now. It's in our hands to get into that final of the Europa League. And for me, if we do get Man United in the final, that's a very, very good chance to go and get and lift a trophy. It's a very good chance. I so hope that Sonny's back for that if we get there. I'm hoping Sonny's back for the second leg, to be honest, because we're running out of strikers. They all seem to be going off. But yeah, I'm very, very happy. Very happy. Come on, you Spurs. Thank you for watching as well. Goodbye.